Welcome back into the Sports Source. This segment of our program brought to you by Safety Systems, the #1 source for security and entertainment needs in East Tennessee, whether it's protecting your family or entertaining your family. Call Safety Systems. You can also check out that website right there. You'll be very impressed with the stuff they do. They've been in business. Again, so many of my clients, locally owned, family owned. That's important. And I think that these guys do a great job. Been there more than 15 years now, and they are aces in my book. They do great work. Safety Systems. Want to remind you that coming up today on our overtime segment, if you follow me on Twitter, I'll tell you when that is posted. The whole show gets posted in HD every Sunday afternoon, but I'll tell you when it's posted. And today we're going to talk about season ticket sales for UT right now. What does the number sold tell us, and how will it impact Butch Jones? We'll discuss that. And now time for our fast finish. There, if you can read that tiny type, are the 19 coaches who made the Bobby Dodd watch list for Coach of the Year. Included in that 19 top coaches, Butch Jones. Surprised me that he would be in that list this year for the Coach of the Year. Now, I will say this, and I say it every year, these watch lists are silly because you can have somebody that comes out of nowhere and wins the thing. But anyway, Butch Jones.
That's why I vote on them.
No, I don't know. Yeah, that's one thing I won't steal from you. There we go.
I do my own watch list of the watch list.
There you go. Yeah. Next, Big Six SEC droughts. You get 6 big programs historically in this conference: Alabama, Auburn, Florida, Georgia, LSU, and Tennessee. Over the last 50 years, so if a streak started before 67, I'm just starting it at 67, okay? And it goes up through last year. You look at Tennessee; they're in an 18-year drought right now. It seems like forever. All of these schools have had droughts of 7, 8, and then some of them up 18, 20 years. Tennessee is closing in on the 20-year drought that Georgia had from 82 to 2002. So it's getting long, but I do these numbers and sometimes surprise myself. I was surprised that so many of these schools also had long delays, because you typically look at your school and forget to pay attention to what everybody else is doing. All right, last one. I'm going to throw this to Josh because it's recruiting based. Nick Saban said this week he does not like the new recruiting calendar. He was complaining if you move up if they someday move that signing day up any further, if you put it ahead of the season like some people want to do, you're going to have seniors who've already signed with a place, and they say, I'm not playing as a senior, kind of like college guys are laying out of bowls. You got about 20 seconds. Do you think if they ever moved it before signing day, he's right, that seniors would lay out of the football team?
I don't think you would see it very often. I think most times guys would continue to play, and they want to be a part of their teams. I remember Tennessee had Jalen Hurd sit out after he suffered an injury. So if you have an injury, you might have players say, okay, that's it. I'm going to make sure I'm ready to go for my freshman year. But if healthy, I think they'll play.
Very good. Thank you to Bob, Jimmy, Josh, Mike. You're all good human beings in my book, as far as you know. I say thanks to all of you. Thanks to our sponsors. Thanks for watching. We'll see you right back here next week for our all-vol fantasy draft. That should be cool, looking back over 25 years of UT football. Thank you.
The Sports Source is brought to you by Fast Brain. Shadow boxes come with a lifetime guarantee.